got a R36s that I'm just going to do a initial out of box review. If you want to see a more like me doing ROM tweaks or hacks to this device, let me know. I'll go ahead and buy another one because unfortunately this is one that I got a gift for a buddy. They reached out and wanted a handheld like device for like more Game Boy stuff. They didn't want to do any like really die-hard gaming, but of course I want to see how far and how use friendly this device is because I know he's not that technically inclined, so he's not gonna be willing to clean up Chinese ROMs and stuff like that. So let's dive in and see the use case of it. And then if y'all would like to see a more in-depth review from me about doing some ROM hacks and stuff like that, let me know down in the comments and I will buy another one just to do that. All right. Let's get to it. Easy to open. It just slides like so. And then from there, piece of foam. And we have the device. Now, I'm not going to take the film on the screen off. I'm going to leave that on so my buddy can do that when he get it for his Christmas gift. So this is your TF card on the side, power button. There's a R button here. I wonder if that's a reset button. On the bottom, you got your USB-C, your headphone audio jack. There's another USB-C that's your OTG port. And over here, you got your volume rocker. There's nothing on top. All right. Just before like cutting anything on, for me, I like the triggers on the back. I like the feel of those. Don't really like the feel of the D-pad, but we'll do a test on that. The buttons are not bad. It's just, for me, they kind of small to what I'm kind of used to buttons. But the good thing is they're not flush to the device, so they won't get stuck. So that's a good thing. These buttons feel good. It's just small, like I said. And this has nubs for analog sticks. So just keep that in mind. After my experience with the Sega Saturn Pro controller, I do not like nubs for analog sticks, but it is what it is. It works in a pinch. All right, let's cut this bad boy on. And of course, this does not have a charge. So let me go ahead and, oh, wait. There we go. So R36s open source console, which is good. That means you can put any different operating system on it and stuff like that. I know my buddy's not going to do that, but like I said, if y'all like to see me play around with this, maybe put like Onion OS or something else on it, we'll definitely do it. All right. Takes it a while to boot up, huh? So we got our splash screen, but okay, here we go. So this has ArcOS on it. Ooh, it's got emulation station. Oh, my buddy's gonna love this. I love emulation station. I use that on my Steam Deck. So far, says it's got a lot of games on it off this SD card. Take it, charge cable is underneath the box. Yep. And there's some wipes too. And it comes with a manual. Just a FYI, just so you know. Alright, I'm on Capcom now, so we're gonna hit that. Something that forces me to roll fireball. Now these got box art, which I like. Hey, Alpha. Let's go into Alpha. So even though Neo Geo was a bust, let's see if Capcom came right on up. So maybe something wrong with Neo Geo ROMs. Speakers right there in the front. It's not the best speaker, but hey, it works. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do guys. Okay, this is definitely an Asian ROM. Nash. Yep. Charlie Nash. That's why I like to call him. Ooh, get my butt smacked. Okay. So this D-pad does work. I would say like 60% of the time. I'm rolling for it, and it comes out. Wow, I beat that game just with doing a hurricane. But anyways, yeah. So this D-pad, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best. But if it's good enough to emulate this, then that's pretty good for him because he was looking for stuff a little bit under that. So I think he's gonna love the fact it can handle that. Here we go, Contra. Speaker sounds good for Contra. Oh wow, there's already a ROM hack in this. Okay, Contra test. D-pad is okay. I was having a little bit of trouble. Okay, now it's working. So I have to finish the rest of the Outerbox review here because camera initially died and I didn't know. I thought I was still rolling and all that, but hey, it happens even to the best of us. So what I discovered is basically you have to kind of use the reset button to go back, or you could do the menu for retro art to go back. I wish there was a better way to do that on the device, but it's foolproof. So, because it says R on the side, so my buddy should be able to figure it out. If I can figure it out, he should be able to figure it out, which I know he has, because he's had his device now for a while. Today's January 3rd, and he's had it since Christmas. And he's hit me up and say, yo, why is Ninja Turtles so hard on this ROM set? And one of my other buddies in the group chat that we're in was like, bruh, get good.
But I actually like the little device. My thing is, if you're planning on getting the R36s, be aware of all the Chinese, Japanese ROMs. Actually, me personally, I keep certain Japanese ROMs because I know certain Japanese games are better than the English games. But you know, if you've been gaming in this space for a long time, especially retro games. But it's kind of cool that some of the games already had ROM hacks enabled, which was interesting. Like the console that I played, it already had spread enabled, which was nice. But you could always go up and clean it up a little bit to make it just your region of games. If you want just US, you can easily clean up the ROMs on the card and just have US. Or if you want EU, you can just have EU. So it's not hard to do that. And if you want to know how to do that, let me know and I'll show you how to do it. And like I said, also, if you're interested in me also showing like different osses on it or other ROM hat, let me know in the comments. I will buy another one just to show it off on this channel. So that way, if you have a R36s or are interested in getting one, I can show you the difficulty of how easy to hard to do that. All right, but I was actually kind of impressed on that little device on the emulation that it could do. I jumped into Dreamcast real quick to play some Sonic, and I was actually surprised. It's not perfect. There was a little frame skip here and there, but better than. Hold on, let me grab this device. Better than this device right here that I've had for some time now that also emulates Dreamcast, but best believe it is not that. It is not as smooth as it is with that. And I've had this for some years now, so there you go. I also clean up the ROMs a bit on this. I mainly use this to play Third Strike, believe it or not. But now I got my Steam Deck and I have Third Strike on that, so I don't really uh, play emulated games on this anymore. I play mostly emulated games on the Steam Deck now, which I really love it for that. But not everybody has Steam Deck money. So, if you're looking for a device that's under 50 bucks, I would definitely recommend the R36s. I know that the holidays is over, but I'll still have affiliate links down below because I got the R36s on a steal. Only paid 25 bucks for it. And it normally goes for like 40 easy. But yeah, during the holidays, I found a really good deal and got it for 25 bucks. So there you go. But people look out, people look around. You might be able to find one for cheap. Unfortunately, if you all decide that you would like to see me do more with the device and some hacks and stuff like that, I'll be paying full price this time around just to show off cool little things you can do and all that. I'm curious to try either Onion or Garlic OS. I don't know which one. It came with Arc OS, but I'd be tempted to try one of those too. I don't know which one I would like to try faster, but I definitely would like to try that if y'all like to see that. But other than that, you know, sub 50 bucks, you can't beat it. I mean, dude, sub 50. All right, this was sub. Actually, this might be sub 75 because of the SD card. Because at the time, these were dropping with 8 and 16, and if I remember correctly, my mom paid for like the big SD card. Yeah, this has a 32 SD card, and that was big for back then. So, yeah, there you go. That R36s that has a 64 gig SD card, so not that much, but still just enough to appease my buddy. That was really all he wanted to play was stuff like GBA games and stuff like that. Games of old. If you have a friend that likes to play games of old stuff under like PS1, which it can handle, and I tested it, it handles it pretty well. Dreamcast, not so much. Let's keep the expectation realistic and say like Game Boy Advance. I didn't really try DS, even though I looked at it, but I should have. It can handle like the old arcade ROMs, like the CPS, Capcom CPS ROM, CPS2 ROMs. It should be able to handle Neo Geo, even though I didn't have a good experience with Neo Geo on first run. However, my buddy, he's messaged me playing Neo Geo ROMs, so obviously Neo Geo ROMs work. Uh, for an out of box experience, though, I wish more of the games was scraped because, like, certain games were scraped, like CPS and all that, and then there were some games that weren't scraped, like the Nintendo ROMs and the Neo Geo ROMs. They weren't scraped, so I will give it a little bit of a hit for that. But you know, there's ways to get the box art scraped and everything, especially through emulation station, which it has. So, but problem is that is not a Wi-Fi device. So you have to like use the OTG to give it Wi-Fi so you can scrape the stuff, or take the card out, put it on your PC, sign up for a scraper account, and then scrape the artwork that way. So that way everything has box art and everything and put it back in. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, hit me up in the comments and I will show you what I'm talking about, because I've done it with not just with my Steam Deck, but I've also done it for a class that I taught recently last year, where I taught kids how to take old mini PCs and turn them into nice retro consoles with bottle serve. So if you want to learn how to get box art on your old ROM and all that, hit up your boy. I can teach you how to do it. All right, guys. Until next time. A little bit different from what I normally do, but I love retro gaming and all that. So this is a venture I see myself getting more into, as long as I can make it sustainable, because the boy is paying everything out of pocket. I don't get sponsors yet and all that. I'm working on that. Let's try to get myself to 500 subs so we can start making this channel a little bit more sustainable. Or you can help out your boy with Kofi. Just donate $1. $1 can go a long way to help support this channel. All right, until next time, guys. Give the gift of gaming. Peace, love, stay gaming, my friends.